going to start refraction. So refraction means bending of light rays while entering from one optical medium to another optical medium. Bending of light rays while entering from one optical medium to another optical medium. Now, what is the reason for refraction, cause of refraction? Because different medium have different densities. Okay, different medium have different densities. So therefore, since the densities are different, so obviously velocity changes and therefore bending takes place. Simply you can say different medium have different densities. As a result, velocity changes. Okay, therefore, which is the cause of what? Refraction. Okay. Now see here example. See medium. This one is a glass slab, and this portion is what? Medium 1. That is called Dayton medium. And the glass slab is what? Medium 2. Obviously denser medium. And out of the glass slab is what? Again medium 1. Medium 1. This one is medium 2, and this one is medium again 1. Dayton medium, denser medium, and again this one is what? Dayton medium. Now, when light rays passing from Dayton medium to denser medium, bends towards the normal. Okay, light rays passing from Dayton medium to denser medium bends towards the normal. Now, why bending takes place here? Because here density is more. As the density is more, the velocity decreases. Okay, here density is more. So when the density is more, velocity decreases. Therefore, bending takes place towards the normal. Right? Here you see light rays from denser medium to Dayton medium. So bends denser medium to Dayton medium bends away from the normal. Why away from the normal? Because here density is less. So since the density is less, velocity increases. Since the velocity increases, therefore it bends away from the normal. But in both the cases, one thing you have to keep in your mind, the frequency remains constant. Since frequency remains constant, therefore velocity automatically what? Increasing or automatically what? Decreasing. Isn't it? So, you have got reflection, you have got cause of reflection, and what will happen when light rays passing from Dayton medium to denser medium to Dayton medium. Okay. Now, you come to the next topic, that is laws of refraction. Okay, here I am not writing, I will give you the notes. First law is what? Incident ray, reflected ray, incident ray. This one is incident ray. This one is what? Reflected ray and normal. Okay, all lie at the same point of incidence and on the same plane. And on the same plane which separate the two medium. Okay. And second law is what? Sign of incidence. Sign is what? Concept from trigonometry. Sign of incidence and sign of reflection always constant. Okay. This one is always what? Constant. And this constant is called refractive index. Okay. Refractive index you can symbolize by this one also. This one actually nu and this one is actually nu. It can be expressed in this way also and this way also. And this is called Snell's law. If in the example if it comes Snell's law, that is sign of incidence and sign of reflection always constant for a given pair of two optical media. Media means what? Plural. Okay, two optical media. So laws of refraction you have got it. Incident ray, reflected ray, normal all are at the same point of incidence and on the same plane which separate the two optical media. And second is what? Sign of incidence and sign of reflection always constant. Okay, and this constant is called refractive index and this law is called Snell's law. Okay? Children, these points are very important. Pay attention and give full concentration. Okay. Here I am going to derive some important relation based on refraction. Now see, here I have taken a glass slab. say this one, the name of the class let say ABCD. Okay. Now you know this one is medium 1 and this one is what medium 2 and this symbol is called refractive index. Now here I have written 2 1. What is the meaning of 2 1? That is bending takes place in medium 2 and light is coming from medium 1. Therefore what I have written RI, that is refractive index of medium 2. medium 2 bending, medium 2 में तुम्हारा bending हो रहा है, light coming from what medium 1, light medium 1 से आ रहा है. Okay, so refractive index of medium 2 with respect to medium 1. So and you know this 2 1 you can represent by what? Snell's law, sin I by sin I. In this condition what we have got, AO is the what? Incident ray and OB is the refracted ray. Okay. Now suppose BO is the incident ray. Now light is coming from BO, from denser to rarer. Suppose light is coming from denser to rarer, say BO and bending away from the normal. Already I have discussed light from denser to rarer what bends away from the normal. So when the BO is the incident ray and OA is the refracted ray, see this red arrow. Okay, then in this case what? Bending takes place in 1, light is coming from 2. So N1 2, obviously it's sin R by sin I now, because the incident ray is what? The incident angle is what? R. It will be what? Sin R by sin I. Isn't it? Now if you multiply these two equations, so what you get? 2 1 and 1 2, sin I by sin R and sin R by sin I. Cancel, you are getting 1. Okay? So now N2 1 equal to 1 by this what? N1 2. Okay? Actually this one is eta. Okay? So eta 1 2. This is called what? Principle of reversibility of light. Okay? This one is called principle of reversibility of light. Okay? Very important. Now one more concept regarding refractive index. That is what again refractive index of medium 2 with respect to 1. You can write the formula, that is speed of light in ratio of the speed of light in medium 1 and speed of light in medium 2. There is one more formula, speed of light in medium 1 and speed of light in medium 2. You can write is what? That is V1 by V2. Okay, V1 by V2. Now you know from class 9 V equal to what? Nu lambda. Nu is what? Nu is what is nu? Nu is frequency. And lambda is what? Wavelength. And nu always constant. Already I told you. Frequency always constant. So nu lambda 1 and nu lambda 2. Nu cancel. Again, refractive index of medium 2 with respect to medium 1. Ratio of the wavelength of medium 1 and medium 2. Okay? Now, till now we have got refractive index of second medium with respect to first medium, sin I by sin R, V1 by V2, lambda 1 by lambda 2 we have proved. Now one more topic, absolute refractive index of a given medium. You may get question in the board. Define absolute refractive index. The simple definition, just you write this portion, you will get full marks. That is speed of light in vacuum divided by speed of light of the given medium. Okay? Suppose absolute refractive index of diamond. So what you have to write? Speed of light in vacuum, speed of light in diamond. Absolute refractive index of glass, speed of light in vacuum, speed of light in glass. Okay? Here, so speed of light in vacuum is C and this is obviously V, and value of C is what? 3 into 10 to the power 8 meter per second. Again I have taken the glass slab. This is medium 1 and medium 2. So now here we are discussing now absolute refractive index of medium 1. Okay, so light is coming from vacuum to medium 1. So obviously what? Speed of light in vacuum divided by speed of light in medium 1. Because definition is what? Vacuum by given medium, If I ask you medium 1 absolute refractive index, so obviously what? C by V1. So V1 will be from this, V1 will be what? C by this refractive index 1. Okay. If I ask you absolute refractive index of medium 2, that is medium 2, I am comparing with the vacuum, free space. So again what? It will be speed of light in vacuum divided by speed of light in medium 2. Okay. Now here you see V2 equal to C by this one. Okay. Now, as we know, this one is what? 2 1 V1 by V2. Already we have proved V1 by V2. So V1 by V2 is what? What is V1? V1 means C by this one. So put C by N1. And what is V2? C by N2, but since divide we have to reciprocate. Now CC cancel. So it is N2 by N1. And this is called relative refractive index. This is called relative refractive index. So many numericals will come from this concept. And the last, in refractive index depends on optical density, temperature, and what? Wavelength of light. Okay? So that's all for today. Okay? Thank you.